Praise the Lord. Hi, everybody. Welcome you all to this new session on linear differential equations. Praise the Lord. Hello, everybody. Welcome you all to this next session on differential equations. Dear students, in the previous sessions on differential equations, we have dealt the 2 markers and 3 marker questions on differential equations. In this class, we are going to deal the 5 marker questions on differential equations. Okay, so your 5 marker questions on differential equations will be on the topic called linear differential equation, that is LDE. Okay, so we're going to see how the linear differential equation would look like, and also how do we solve it. Okay, let's not waste much of our time. We'll directly get on to the topic. So, a differential equation of the form, look at the statement here. A differential equation of the form dy by dx plus p into y is equal to q. Now there are two types of linear differential equations. Now let us first solve the type 1s and later look at the type 2. Okay, type 2 is very similar to type 1. Okay, I repeat, a differential equation of the form dy by dx plus p into y is equal to q. Now what about p and q? Look here, where p and q are constants or functions of x only. Remember, when in linear differential equations, if you have to write dy by dx plus py is equal to q, your p and y should only be constants, otherwise p and q should only be the functions of x, not y. Okay, because this is type 1. Where p and q of constants or functions of x only is known as the first order linear differential equation. In the first session itself, we have seen the order and degree of a differential equation. You need not worry much about it. But solving the linear differential equation, we would be solving the first order itself. Okay, so the LDE which you are going to see here is the first order LDE. Okay, now for example, you may look at this equation. You have dy by dx plus y is equal to sine x. Now this is already in the general form. Okay, you can see here in place of p you have 1, so, and in place of q you have sine x. So this is a first order linear differential equation. Go to the next example. Dy by dx plus 1 by x into y is equal to e power x. In this case, p will be 1 by x and q will be e power x. Okay, going to the third example, you have dy by dx plus y divided by x into log x is equal to 1 by x. Now if you compare this to the general form, dy by dx, keep y aside, you will get p is nothing but x log x, that is nothing but, and q value is 1 by x. Okay, right. Don't worry much about finding out p and q, because in this session we are going to see how to solve the linear differential equations in detail. Okay, now going to the procedure to solve the first order LDE. Now what is the procedure to solve the first order LDE is bringing the given equation into standard form. Okay, sometimes the equation given to solve would not be in a standard form. Okay, you have to bring it into the standard form. Remember, which is the standard form of an LDE? It is dy by dx plus py is equal to q. This I'm speaking about type 1 only. Okay, now once your standard form is ready, write down what are p and q. Okay, sometimes they would be constants, sometimes they would be functions of x here. Okay, once p and q are ready, the most important thing is, in this concept we are going to find something called integrating factor. Okay, how to find the integrating factor? Usually we write it if, means it is integrating factor, not if. Okay, so integrating factor is e power of integral p dx. So what is this p? P is the term what you're going to get from here. Okay, I repeat, the integrating factor formula is e power of integral p dx. That is, integrate p with respect to x. Alright. Now once the integrating factor is ready, we would directly go on to find the general solution by using the formula. This is the formula to find the general solution. So the formula is y into integrating factor. Y is the general term y, okay, the variable y. So y into integrating factor is equal to integral of the product of integrating factor into q. Okay, what is q? Q, you would be having a function or a constant here as q. So multiply the integrating factor in q and integrate that with respect to x, and this would be a constant of integration. Once you do this procedure, you will get a general solution. Okay, it's quite a very simple process. This is, once we start solving the problems, you will be thorough with solving it. Now look here, the last part is, sometimes they'll ask you to find out the particular solution. You have seen this even in variable separable forms of a differential equation. So how to find a particular solution? So you would be given with conditions for x and y. Okay, applying the given conditions, if any, okay, to find the particular solution. Sometimes they may give y is equal to 2 when x is equal to 0. On such cases, when they give you the values of x and y, substitute. Only thing is, please remember, dear students, in a solution, if there is a general constant c, then this is a general solution. But if they give you the values of x and y, your c value would be identified. When c value is identified, that solution will become the particular solution. Okay, so this is the background and the procedure of the linear differential equation, and the process we have seen how we are going to solve this. Now we are going to directly jump on to the first question, where you will be getting 5 marks on solving it. The first question we have for the session is, find the general solution of the differential equation x into dy by dx plus 2y is equal to x square. Condition is x not equal to 0. Okay, so this is the first question asked in the first model question paper in the reduced syllabus, and this has already been asked twice, once in July 2016, again in 2018. Okay, so you can look here, as I told you, this question is not in the standard form of LDE. How do you bring it to the standard form? Very, very simple. Whatever the term dy by dx is, along with that, whatever term you have, just divide this term throughout and see what you're going to get. Okay, so you will get dy by dx plus, dividing throughout by x, you will get 2 divided by x, okay, into y. This is nothing but x square divided by x. Okay, what happened here? I'm going to divide throughout by x. So left hand side, now the equation will reduce to dy by dx plus 2 by x into y is nothing but x square by x is, this is x. Let me consider this as equation 1 and write LDE. So this is the linear differential equation. Once this is ready, kindly note down what are p and q. Okay, here p is nothing but 2 divided by x, and q is simply x, isn't it? The value of q is x. Once this is ready, okay, we are going to find out the integrating factor. Okay, how do you find out the integrating factor? We all know integrating factor is e power of integral p dx. Okay, so this is nothing but e power of integral of, please be very careful because this is the very important part here. What is p? P is actually 2 by x. I'll keep 2 outside and I will write 1 by x dx. Right? This is nothing but e power of 2 is a constant. Now this is a standard integral. 1 by x dx would be nothing but log of mod x. But here we would consider x itself because that is sufficient here. Now Again, using the laws of logarithms, this can be written as e power of log of, this constant can be taken it as a power, this would be nothing but log of x square. Okay, now dear students, therefore I'm going to directly write the integrating factor is, I have e power of log of x square, I would directly write it as x square. Okay, can you tell me why I wrote e power of log of x square as x square? Right, I think you know the standard result, e power of log of x to the base e would always be x for all x greater than 0. Okay, this is the condition I am using here, which we have already seen in the differentiation case. Whenever the base of the log is same as this base, this entire part would be nullified. You would just get the function whatever you have. Here we have x square, so it will reduce to x square. Is it clear? Hope you don't have any confusions here. Once your integrating factor is ready, kindly write down the general solution. Okay, right. The general solution formula is, students, this is a 5-marker question. Directly kindly write the formula here. So what is the formula? Y into integrating factor is equal to integral of, it is integrating factor into q dx plus c, which is the constant of integration. Okay, therefore y into, what is integrating factor? We have already found out as x square. This is nothing but integral of, again integrating factor is x square into what is q? Q is already ready here, which is nothing but x dx plus c. And you need not write down plus c here itself. You can write out in the last step. Okay, don't worry about it. Now this is nothing but integral of, what is x square into x? X square into x would be x cube dx plus c. And this is nothing but the standard integral of x cube would be x power 4 divided by 4 plus c. Okay, remember left hand side would be y into x square, right? Therefore actually you will get, this is enough as a general solution, or else if you divide by x square, you will get x power 4 divided by 4 into x square plus c divided by x square, because I am writing it in the form of y is equal to, that's it. Therefore y is equal to, x square term gets cancels, you will get x square divided by 4 plus c divided by x square. Okay, frame it, and this is the required general solution. So this is the required general solution. Okay, dear students, I think you feel that this procedure is also easy to find 5-marker question. Okay, again, these are very easy questions to find out the general solution. Okay, you can easily get 5 marks on this part. You can think of selecting this question in one of the 5-marker questions for your main exam also. Okay, once again I'll give you the procedure of it. If it is not in the standard form, bring it to standard form. Name it as LDE, but whatever it is, write it as equation 1. Next, find the value of p's and q's. Find the integrating factor. Once the integrating factor, please always write the formula y into formula for the general solution. Once you have written the formula, substitute the values. You have to integrate one integral here. Okay, sometimes it would be a direct integral, sometimes you may have to integrate by parts. Okay, so before solving the problems of linear differential equation, go through the concept of integration by parts, and then we can solve the further process. Okay, so if they ask you the general solution, you can stop here with the constant c, but if they ask you the particular solution, we can move on to find the value of c and substitute back. Okay, I hope you feel this question is very easy. Right, this is easy also for anybody if you can practice it. Okay, dear students, we'll move on to the next question. The second question we have is solve the differential equation x into dy by dx plus 2y is equal to x square log x. You can see here, dear students, this is not in the standard form. Bring it into standard form. So how will you bring it? Divide this term x throughout. Okay, I will directly write because you are familiar with these kind of questions now. So dy by dx would be plus 2 divided by dividing by x. Okay, 2 by x into y is equal to, if you divide by x, 1x would be cancelled. You will get x log x, and this would be my equation 1, and this will be your linear differential equation. Okay, remember this question is in the model question paper 2 of your reduced syllabus, but this is a standard question asked once again twice in March 2018 and March 2020 also. Okay, right. So once the given equation is in standard form, okay, we are going to note down what are p's and q's here. So p would be 2 divided by x, and your q would be x log x. Okay, so once your p and q's are ready, we'll find out the integrating factor. Okay, therefore integrating factor is equal to integral of e power integral of p dx. Okay, so this is nothing but e power integral of, once again you have 2 by x, keep these two outside, you are going to get 1 by x dx, right? So this is nothing but e power 2 is outside, integral of 1 by x dx is, as I told you, you will get log x. Okay, so this is nothing but, using the properties of logarithms, you can write it as e power log of x square, because this constant can be taken it as the power of the function, and as we dealt in the previous case, e and this log would be nullified, you would simply get x square. Is it clear? So this is your integrating factor. So very simple term thing, students, please be very careful, and remember, if the question is a general solution, you would get minimum of 2 marks until you find out the integrating factor. Sometimes according to your scheme of evaluation, just finding the integrating factor will give you 3 marks. Okay, but 2 marks minimum you will be getting if you have found out until integrating factor. Okay, we shall move on to the general solution now. So write down the general solution. So what is the general solution? The formula is y into integrating factor is equal to integral of integrating factor into q dx. Okay, plus c would be the constant of integration. Therefore y into, actually integrating factor is x square. This would be nothing but integral of integrating factor is x square into q is x log x dx. Okay, plus c. Now this is nothing but integral of x cube into x would be, x square into x would be x cube log x dx. Okay, I'll write this, plus c here. Now look here, dear students. Now these, here you can have the integral of product of two functions. I will use the process of integration by parts. Okay, I hope you are already familiar with the procedure there. We will be considering one as the first function, the other one as the second function. According to our logic of ILATE, I'll consider the logarithm as the first function and algebraic as the second function. So what is the process of integration by parts? Keep the first function as it is, which is log, and integrate the second function. What is integration of second function, which is x cube? It would be x square divided by, x power 4 divided by 4 minus integral of, differentiate the function which is kept as it is, which is nothing but 1 by x, and you write this term as it is, which is x power 4 divided by 4 dx. Okay, and this constant is here as it is. So this is nothing but, I would write it as x power 4 by 4 log x minus, let me bring this 4 outside, integral of 1. Now you have x power 4 by x, so this would be x cube dx plus c, right? This is nothing but x power 4 divided by 4 into log x minus 1 by 4 into what is integral of x cube, again a very simple one, x power 4 divided by 4 plus c, which is the constant of integration. This is nothing but x power 4 divided by 4 log x minus x power 4 divided by 16 plus c. Remember, the left hand side is y into x square. You can leave the general solution here, or you can divide it throughout by x square and write y is equal to x square, because x power 4 you have, if you divide by x square, you are left over with x square by 4 log x minus x square by 16, because x square term is cancelling, plus c divided by x square. Okay, very simple part. This would conclude the general solution of the given linear differential equation. Okay, so this would be the required equation. Dear students, kindly practice this and you can easily solve it. And again, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to tell you is, if you are good in integration, okay, if you have to be thorough in the concept of integration to solve the question on differential equation for 5 marks. Okay, right. A very basic and simple process this is, but only thing is you need a lot of practice to solve these kind of questions. Right. So the second question is concluded. We'll move on to the next one. Look at the third question, my dear students. This is asked in the year March 2015 and March 2019, the same question. Okay. The question is dy by dx plus secant y is equal to tan x. Right. Now remember, the same question is can also be asked as, this is a worked example there, cos x into dy by dx plus y is equal to sin x. Remember, if they ask you, this is a general solution, given that y is equal to 2 and x is equal to 0 for this case. Okay, if they give you these condition, then remember this would be for particular solution. Okay, now you can see here these both equations are same actually. Because if you bring it into standard form, you have to divide the term by cos x. Okay, so dy by dx plus 1 by cos actually would be secant, that is nothing but, and sin would be nothing but sin by cos, isn't it? Right? So if you divide by sin by cos, you get back tan. Okay? Right. So we're going to solve this and consider your general solution. Okay, I'm going to consider this equation as my equation. I'm not going to break my head because in both the years, he has directly given this equation. Dy by dx plus secant x into y is nothing but tan x. I will name it as equation 1 and write LDE. Okay, so once this is clear, what you have to do, write down P's and Q, because you will be getting 1 mark to write down what are P and Q. I repeat, you will get 1 mark to write P and Q. Okay, so P is equal to secant x and Q is nothing but tan x. Okay, once these are ready, we'll find out the integrating factor. Okay, so integrating factor would be e power of integral of p dx. This would be nothing but e power of integral of what is p, actually it is secant x dx, right? This is nothing but e power of, yes students, any idea what is integral of secant x? Well, I hope you are wondering. You have one special results for integral of secant, cosecant, tan and cot. Okay, I have already done problems on those. This question is already solved in the part of integration. So integral of secant x would be log of secant x plus tan x. Remember. Okay. Now again, because you have e and log, this term would be cancelling. Your integrating factor would be simply secant x plus tan x. Okay. So once the integrating factor is ready, I will write down the general solution. Okay. So what is the general solution? General solution is y into integrating factor is equal to integral of integrating factor into q or q into integrating factor. Now what I'll do it is plus c I'm going to write later because we cannot write down 10 times plus c plus c plus c. We'll write out at the last there. Okay. So y into what is integrating factor? So integrating factor is secant x plus tan x. Okay. This is nothing but integral of, again I'm writing down the integrating factor, which is secant x plus tan x into what is q. Sorry, this is integrated with respect to x. Q is tan x dx. Okay. So I think you hope you have seen this integral already in the chapter of integration. Let me split up the integrals now. So this would be secant x into tan x dx plus integral of tan into tan would be tan square x dx. Okay, right. Now this is nothing but, this is the standard integral. Integral of secant x into tan x would be simply secant x. Okay, again I'm telling you, you have to be thorough with the concept of integration to attempt this question. Plus integration of, now tell me, what is the standard integral of tan square? Well, do you have standard integral for tan square? No. Whenever you have tan square, write it as secant square x minus 1 dx, because you have the standard integral for secant square x. Right. So this is nothing but secant x plus, now what is integral of secant square? We all know integral of secant square is tan x minus integration of 1 is x plus c, which is the constant of integration. Okay, therefore you can do one more thing. Y into secant x plus tan x is equal to secant x plus tan x minus x plus c. Frame it, because this is the general solution. Very easy questions these are, students. Please don't make a mistake of skipping this, particularly when you are good in integration. Okay, so you can stop this and say this is the required solution if this question is given. Okay, in case if they give you this and say given that y is equal to 2 when x is equal to 0, okay, now you have to apply the condition. Okay, let me take it as equation 2 here. Okay, put x is equal to 0 and y is equal to 2 in equation 2. Right? We get, see what you are going to get. So 2 into, you will get secant 0 plus tan 0. You see, this would be nothing but secant 0 plus tan 0 minus 0 plus c. Okay, so this would be 2 into, now secant 0 is, what is secant 0? Secant 0 is actually 1 because cos 0 is 1 plus tan 0 is 0. Similarly, it is 1 plus 0 minus 0 plus c. This would be nothing but 1 plus 0 is what? 1, and 1 2 is 2. This is nothing but 1 plus c. Okay, so if you bring the term to the left hand side, therefore you will get c is equal to 1. Isn't it? So therefore the required particular solution is, okay, the required particular solution is, so write down the same equation, just substitute the value of c. Okay, so y into secant x plus tan x This is nothing but secant x plus tan x minus x plus 1. So this is how you find out the particular solution provided he has given the conditions for y and x. Okay, luckily, though he has asked 2 times, he has not given you the particular solution but just ask you the general solution. So if they ask you the general solution, just stop it here. You will get 5 marks. Okay, right. Very easy question, isn't it? Okay, dear students, shall we move to the next question? The next question. So we can see here, this question is not in the standard form. So how to bring it into the standard form? Dividing by cos square x. Okay, so if you divide throughout by cos square x, see what you're going to get. You are going to get dy by dx, okay, plus 1 divided by cos square x into y is nothing but, actually you get tan x divided by, cos square x. Okay, again, let us further simplify this and consider it as a linear differential equation. So therefore, dy by dx plus, now what is 1 by cos square? Now we know reciprocal of cos is secant square. So this can be written as secant square x into y is nothing but, you can write this as tan x into, similarly 1 by cos square can be written as secant square x. Okay, I will consider this equation as equation N1 and I'm going to write this as LDE. That means linear differential equation. Okay, once the equation is in the standard form, kindly write down the values of P and Q. Your P would be secant square x and Q would be the right hand side part, that is tan x into secant square x. Okay, so once this part is ready, your regular thing is you have to find out the integrating factor, isn't it? Okay, therefore integrating factor is nothing but integral e power integral of p into dx. So this is nothing but e power integral of p is nothing but secant square x dx. Okay, so this is nothing but, you can look here, integral of secant square is a standard integral which is nothing but tan x. So the integrating factor is simply e power tan x here. Okay, therefore let us consider the general solution. Okay, what is the general solution formula? Y into integrating factor is nothing but integral of q into integrating factor dx. Okay, we'll consider the constancy in the last step. Okay, therefore y into e power tan x, because integrating factor is e power tan x, is nothing but integral of, what is q? Q would be tan x into secant square x. Actually this is tan x into secant square x into integrating factor. As I told you, either you can write integrating factor into q or q into integrating factor, that is e power tan x dx. Okay, so now you have to solve this integral. Okay, to solve this integral, I will consider the substitution process. Okay, what is a substitution? I'm going to consider. I'm going to put t is nothing but tan x. Okay, so if you differentiate this with respect to x, you will get dt by dx would be nothing but derivative of tan is nothing but secant square x. Therefore, your dt would be secant square x dx. Okay, so this is my substitution part and let me keep it aside. Okay, so once that is ready, let us write it into the substitute here. I will write y into e power tan x is nothing but integral of, remember what is tan x here? Tan x I have substituted as t. Now secant square dx. Remember, secant square dx is nothing but dt. Okay, so that will be dt here, and e power tan x can be written as e power t. Okay, now you have seen this kind of integrals in your integration by parts. Once again, you have two functions which were the solving of this would follow the process of integral by parts. Okay, in integration by parts, your exponential function will come as the second function, and algebraic function will consider it as the first function. So what is the procedure of integration by parts? Keep the first function as it is and integrate the second function. So integral of e power t with respect to t is e power t itself. Okay, minus integral of derivative of t. Derivative of t with respect to t would be 1, and write this function which is e power t as it is, and integrate this with respect to the same variable t. Okay, so this would be nothing but t into e power t minus integral of 1 into e power t is simply e power t dt. Okay, right, that is nothing but t into e power t minus, what is integral of e power t? It is simply integral of e power t, okay, plus c. Okay, this is nothing but, in both the terms I have a common term e power t here, so the remaining term is e power t into t minus 1 plus c, which is constant. Okay, so this becomes e power, replace back t, which is nothing but tan x. So e power tan x into tan x minus 1 plus c. Okay, remember the left hand side is y into e power tan x. Okay, you can write this as the required equation. Okay, if in case if you would like to further simplify this, let us divide the equation by e power tan x. Then you will get y is equal to, when you divide e power tan x, this again e power tan x is gone, this term is also gone. The leftover term is tan x minus 1 plus c divided by e power tan x. Isn't it? Because here you don't have e power tan x, I am dividing this. I'm going to further write it into the most simplified form as y is nothing but tan x minus 1 plus c into, remember, when you bring this power to the numerator, you will become a negative power. So this becomes c into e power minus tan x. And I'm going to say this is the required equation. Okay, dear students, a very basic procedure this is. Okay, very simple procedure. We have seen this. This is the fourth question. Almost all the question, the procedure is same. Only thing where it probably changes is your part, finding the integral here. Okay, so once this is clear, you can easily get 5 marks over here. Okay, very simple, isn't it? Right. Dear students, let us consider the next question. We have dy by dx plus 3y is equal to e power minus 2x. You can see here, this question is already in the standard form. So let me take it as equation 1 and name it as LDE. Okay, this is one of the easiest question of all type. Okay, in the design of the question paper where the PU board has released for the academic year 2020-21, this is one of the question he has given there, which are one of the probable questions. Okay, let us see how we will solve this. So since the question is already in the standard form, I will note down the values of P and Q here. So P would be only, it is 3 times Y. So P will be simply 3 and Q would be nothing but e power minus 2x. Okay, right. So once my P and Q are ready, I'm going to find out the integrating factor. Okay, therefore integrating factor would be e power integral of p dx. Okay, so this is nothing but e power. Now since 3 is a constant, I can either keep it outside and write integral of dx, or you can keep 3 inside, it would be 3 dx. So this would be nothing but e power of, we know integral of dx is x, with the constant 3. So my integrating factor would be e power 3x. Okay. Now, if you want, you can always consider the integrating factor as the second equation. Okay, therefore, let me consider the general solution. Okay, so general solution formula is y into integrating factor would be nothing but integral of integrating factor into q dx. Okay, this is the general solution. Sometimes it would be better if you consider this as another equation equation 3. Okay, let us substitute here. Therefore y into integrating factor is e power 3x, isn't it? So e power 3x is nothing but integral of integrating factor is e power 3x into what is q value, which is e power minus 2x dx. Okay, so this is nothing but integral of, we know the laws of logarithms already, isn't it? We have a power m into a power n can be written as a power of m plus n. Okay, so using this property, you can write this as e power, actually this is 3x minus 2x dx. Okay, so this becomes integral of e power 3x minus 2x would be simply e power x dx. Okay, so we know that integral of e power x is e power of x itself plus c, which is the constant of integration, and the left hand side is y into e power of 3x. Okay, so frame this and write this is the required equation. Okay, it would be a bonanza for you if they give you this question for 5 marks. Okay, so it's a very simple question. If they give you for 5 marks, you can easily get 5 marks. Here you hardly have 5 steps here. Okay, writing p and q will give me 1 mark, and integrating factor will give you 1 mark. Writing the formula will give you 1 mark, and the solution part will give you 2 marks. So finally the overall solution will give you 3 marks. Is it clear? Okay, so we'll conclude the question session with one last question, which is the probable question for this year. Okay, let us take one more question and conclude the session. So the next question is in this pattern: dy by dx plus y by x is equal to x square. This is already in the general form, but let us further rewrite this as, I'm going to write dy by dx plus I'm going to split y by x as 1 by x into y. This is nothing but x square. Okay, this is more of your standard form. Let me consider this as equation 1. I'm going to write it as LDE, means linear differential equation. Okay, here now write the value of p. You can see here p value is 1 by x and q value is x square. Okay, these are very two important terms which you need for your further calculation. Okay, therefore next thing you are finding out is integrating factor. So integrating factor would be e power of integral p dx. That would be nothing but e power of integral of what is p, which is nothing but 1 by x dx. We have already seen this kind of integrating factor in the first and the second question of your session. Now look here, this is nothing but e power. We know integral of 1 by x dx would be nothing but simply it is log x. And we've already seen if no base of log is given, it is log e. Okay, to log to the base e. Now when both log e to the base log x can be written as we have seen, e and log will be nullified. This would be simply x. Okay, so better consider the integrating factor as equation 2. Okay, now integrating factor is also ready. Let us consider the general solution. Dear students, please have the habit of writing the general solution here, because sometimes you will be having a weightage of 1 mark for this formula. Okay, so y into integrating factor is nothing but integrating factor into q dx plus c. We are going to write it later. Okay, let me consider this as equation 3. Okay, therefore y into integrating factor is x. Okay, So it is nothing but integral of, what is integrating factor? This is x into q would be x square dx. Okay, now this is nothing but integral of, what is x into x square? This would be x power 3, that is x cube dx. And integral of x cube would be x power 4 divided by 4 plus c, okay, which is constant of integration. I'm going to get y into x. Okay, so you can either keep the solution here as some, don't make a mistake of making it as y of x, sorry, this is y into x is nothing but x power 4 divided by 4 plus c. Okay, or else you can further rewrite this as dividing throughout by x. What happens? Y would be nothing but, this would be x power 4 divided by x would be x cube divided by 4 plus c divided by x. I'm going to write this as my required equation. Okay, right, dear students, this is how you solve the linear differential equation for 5-mark question. Okay, ಪ್ರೀತಿಯ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳೇ, ನಮ್ಮ ಇಂದಿನ ಸೆಷನಲ್ಲಿ ಲೀನಿಯರ್ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ಅನ್ನೋ ಒಂದು ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ನ ಹೇಗೆ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಅಂತ ನೋಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಈ ಒಂದು ಸೆಷನಲ್ಲಿ ಆಲ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ 6 ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ಸ್ ನೋಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ತುಂಬ ಸುಲಭವಾದ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಗಳು. ನೀವು ಇಂಟಿಗ್ರೇಷನ್ನ ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ದರೆ ಖಂಡಿತವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಈ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ನ ನೀವು 5 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಅಟೆಂಪ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮೇನ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮಲ್ಲಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಮುಂದಿನ ಸೆಷನ್ಗೆ ಬರೋದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆ ಈಗ ಏನು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ನೋಡಿದ್ದೀವೋ ಅದನ್ನು ವರ್ಕೌಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಥರೋವಾಗಿ ಬನ್ನಿ. ಆಗ ಇನ್ನೂ ಉಳಿದಿರುವಂಥ ಕೆಲವು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ನ ನಾವು ಮುಂದಿನ ಸೆಷನಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡೋಣ. ಓಕೆ, ವೆಲ್ ಡಿಯರ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್, I hope you have enjoyed the session and also learned the concept of linear differential equation. The further questions, the remaining questions which are of this type would be solved in the next session. Okay, kindly you can put on your comments on the comment box. I would be waiting for your comments so that which would help us to do further videos in a better way according to your and our benefits. Okay, so okay students, we'll meet again in the next session. Until then, take care and bye. ಮಣ್ಣೆ ಆದರು ತಾಯಿ ಪ್ರೀತಿಗೆಂದೆಂದು ಕೊನೆಯಿಲ್ಲ, ತಾಯಿನೇ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬದಲಾಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ತಾಯಿನೇ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬದಲಾಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಯುಗ ಉರುಳಿ ಕಳೆದೋದರು, ಹಣೆ ಬರಹ ಬದಲಾದರು.